Awaken the Giant Within You, Anthony Robbins. This book abstract is intended to provide just a glimpse of this wonderful book with the hope that you may like to read the original book at leisure and enjoy its real beauty. A psychologist says that he sees so much misery even in healthy and successful people. The pain and misery are often unnecessary and finally end when people take charge of their beliefs, feelings, and actions in order to modify the process of their lives. Deep within man dwell those slumbering powers, powers that would astonish him, that he never dreamt of possessing, forces that would revolutionize his life if aroused and put into action. Horizon Sweat Marden. Part 1, Unleash Your Power. Chapter 1, Dreams of Destiny. We all have dreams. We all have a vision for the quality of life that we desire and deserve. I made a decision to change virtually every aspect of my life. I decided I would never again settle for less than I could be. I learned to harness concentration of power. Controlled focus is like a laser beam. One of life's major lessons is learning to understand what makes us do what we do. My magnificent obsession began with some simple questions. How can I take immediate control of my life? What can I do today that can make a difference that could help me and others to shape our destinies? I truly believe we all have a sleeping giant within us. The ideas and strategies in this book help you produce specific, measurable, long-lasting changes in yourself and others. How to create a lasting change. For changes to be of any value, they have got to be lasting and consistent. I'd like to share with you 3 elementary principles of change that you and I can use immediately to change our lives. While these principles are simple, they are also extremely powerful when they are skillfully applied. Step 1. Raise your standards. The most important thing is changing what I demand of myself. Step 2. Change your limiting beliefs. Our beliefs are like unquestioned commands, telling us how things are, what's possible, and what's impossible. They shape every action, every thought, and every feeling that we experience. Empowering beliefs, this sense of certainty, is the force behind any great success throughout history. Step 3. Change your strategy. If you set a higher standard, and you can believe, then you can certainly figure out strategies. You simply will find a way. The best strategy in almost any case is to find a role model, someone who is already getting the results that you want, and tap into their knowledge. Learn what they're doing, what their core beliefs are, and how they think. Not only will this make you more effective, it will save you a huge amount of time because you won't have to reinvent the wheel. Knowing is not enough. You must take action. 1. Emotional mastery. Mastering this alone will take you most of the way to master the other 4. Virtually everything we do is to change the way we feel. You will discover what makes you do what you do and the triggers for the emotions you experience most often. You will then be given a step-by-step plan to show how to identify which emotions are empowering, which are disempowering, and how to use both to your best advantage. 2. Physical mastery. 3. Relationship mastery. 4. Financial mastery. 5. Time mastery. I do not have all the answers. I had my share of challenges. I have managed to learn, persist, and continually succeed throughout the years. My level of mastery continues to expand. Grab hold of the things you think are useful, put them in action immediately. You won't have to implement all of the strategies or use all of the tools in this book to make some major changes. All have life-changing potential individually. Used together, however, they will produce explosive results. The focus of this book is on creating global changes. There are key leverage points within your life that, if you make one small change, will literally transform every aspect of your life. In this book you will learn a series of simple and specific strategies for addressing the cause of any challenge and changing it with the least amount of effort. Chapter 2: Decisions, the Pathway to Power. Ask yourself, how am I going to live the next 10 years of my life? How am I going to live today in order to create the tomorrow I'm committed to? What am I going to stand for from now on? The most powerful way to shape our lives is to take action. Different actions produce different results. Take control of consistent actions. Decisions precede actions. In your moments of decision, your destiny is shaped. It's our decisions, not conditions of our lives, that determine our destiny. There is a difference in being interested in something and in being committed to something. You also have to decide the kind of person that you are committed to becoming. If you don't set a baseline standard for what you will accept in your life, you will find it easy to slip into behaviors and attitudes or a quality of life that is far below what you deserve. Excuses are destructive belief systems. If you truly decide to, you can do almost anything. Your life changes the moment you make a new, congruent, and committed decision. The most exciting thing about this force is that you already possess it. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth that the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves. 2. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Making a true decision means committing to achieving a result, then cutting yourself off from any other possibility. The way to make better decisions is to make more of them. Then learn from each one. Information is power when it's acted upon. Repetition is the mother of skill. The 3 decisions that control your destiny are: 1. What to focus on. 2. What things mean to you. 3. What to do to create the results you desire. Your brain has already unconsciously constructed an internal system for making decisions. This is through parents, society, and media. This system comprises 5 components. 1. Core beliefs. 2. Life values. 3. References. 4. Habitual questions that you ask yourself. 5. Emotional states you experience. By changing any one of the 5 elements, you can produce a powerful and measurable change in your life. Throughout this book, step by step, I'll be guiding you in discovering how your master system of decision-making is set up, and you will be making simple changes to make it consistent with your desires. I am not discouraged, because every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward. Edison. Remember, success truly is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is the result of experience, and experience is often the result of bad judgment. Remember that there are no failures in life. There is only one result. We will either find a way or make one. Hannibal. One of the most important decisions is to decide to use whatever life gives you in the moment. The truth is that there is nothing you can't accomplish if 1. You clearly decide what you are absolutely committed to achieving. 2. You are willing to take massive action. 3. You notice what's working or not. 4. You continue to change your approach until you achieve what you want. In order to succeed, you must have long-term focus. We'll be diving into Chapter 3 and other exciting chapters in future parts of this book summary series. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Share your feedback in the comments. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to stay updated, be sure to press the bell icon so you never miss a new release. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.